You're welcome. This is Real Estate Business with Debo, Adejana. I'm the MD CEO of Realty Point Limited, a real estate entrepreneur. In Realty Point Limited, they call us the Sack Your Landlord people. Now, this is another special episode that I'm doing on my YouTube channel. It would really open your eyes to why certain decisions are taken by people or even yourself. Maybe you've taken those decisions before, but you probably didn't understand the intricacies that made you go that direction. You just saw some things. Now, this is an expose once again. I have a number of videos on this channel, and I would encourage you that if you've not yet subscribed, wow, what are you waiting for? You need to subscribe. So just click on the subscribe button. Please click that right away. Yes, my next aim is to reach the 2,000 subscriber goal. We've achieved the 1,000 some time ago. We are in for the 2,000. So let's achieve this together. Click on the subscribe button and also click on the notification button. What that does is whenever we upload a new video, you'll be one of the first to know. Now, today, I'll be talking about why you should have a foreign investment in your portfolio. And also, in the reverse, why people who are based abroad in well-developed economies may find it disadvantaged, to have investments in, say, Nigeria, for example, especially when there are no special arrangements around it, or the returns on their investment is just the average return we get in the country. You understand? Yes. So I'll be explaining the intricacies of that. Stay with me. You will really love it because you would understand better why certain decisions are being taken. And when you are confronted with similar situations, you will know exactly what to do without a shadow of doubt. I'll be right back. Welcome back. So why you should have a foreign investment in your portfolio. If you're a property investor like me, you want to know why you should have a foreign property in your portfolio. Why? Yeah, so why you need foreign property in your portfolio. In some other video on this YouTube channel also, I've shared the various ways you make money when investing in property. And I also there shared the importance of doing foreign investment because it gives you some additional edge. But today, I want to go deeper. Now, if you all know that when you invest in property, ordinarily, you make money in two ways. How? You make money from what you call rental income, okay? This is interest or whatever in some other investments, okay? And you make money from capital appreciation of your property, which is realized when you dispose of the property, right? But you see, whenever you make an international investment, you stand a chance to make money or lose money. All of these are means by which you make money or lose money. You must realize that every investment has a risk element, okay? The lower the risk, the lower the reward. The higher the risk, the higher the reward. So when we say make money, you also must realize that, hey, you can lose money. Yeah, great. So the other way is from foreign exchange, majorly, okay? Foreign exchange, let's say differentials. So foreign exchange appreciation. Now, of course, if you are losing money, it will be capital depreciation, it will be depreciation here, and this will be negative rents, okay? But, in real estate, it's difficult to lose money. It's not impossible, but seldom happens, okay? It may take time, it may drag, it may be little that you're making over a time frame, but then it's difficult, but then it's possible. So we should just let you know that. However, these three ways you make money, right? This is what comes in when you have the foreign investment factor, when you have a foreign property. You stand a chance to do this. So, foreign exchange appreciation. Let me just quickly demonstrate that before we even go to the very meat of today. Right? Yeah. So, assuming that I did an investment in 2014, okay, in a foreign land, and I bought this property for $5,000, right? Naira was exchanging, let's assume, I think, I'm not so sure, but let's say that it was exchanging for 170 Naira to a dollar at the time. Okay? The Naira equivalent of this transaction, if you look at it, will be 850,000. That was 850. I moved my 850 money as someone based in Nigeria, converted it to $5,000, did this transaction in a foreign land. Now, 2021, some 7 years after, I want to dispose of this property. Let's assume that the property appreciated 10% per annum. Rule of thumb, average. 10% per annum, that means this property would have gained like how much? 70% in value, right? Yes, great. So 70% in value here will be like how much? 70% in value will be like 8,500, if I'm not mistaken, right? That would be 3,005 that would have come up here, right? So 3,005 would have added to the value of this. I'm disposing now. Now, currently, if we look at the standard rate, Naira exchange is about 410, right? To a dollar. Meaning that the Naira value of this 8,005 is what? Just do your calculation. 410 times 85. That will be 3,485. 485 million. Right? Now, this is what I'm making. Here, this is what I'm making. I'm making 70% here. Dollar to dollar comparison. But guess what I'm making here? What do you think I'm making here? This is minus 850. Okay? My gain here, the gain is $35. Here, the gain is 2,635,000. 2,635,000. $2,635,000. And so if we want to do the gain, actually, the gain in percentage here is about 310%. So this is 310% in Naira. Where is the difference coming from? Do you know that if this 850, that this appreciated by 70%, was just to appreciate also by 70%, what would that be? 850 times 7%, we just have added another 595,000. 595,000. And 595,000 plus 850 ordinarily would have been what? 1 million. It should have been 1,445,000. Yes, that's what it should have been. So this difference between what it should have been and what it is right now was caused by what? Do you think? Yeah. The difference is 2,040,000. Yeah. 2,040,000. This is foreign exchange appreciation effects on this transaction. This amount of what I gained that added to this to make up this total, 3.4, is because of the foreign exchange component. Because Naira moved from being 170, was further depreciated to, from being 170, further depreciated to 410 over this period of 7 years. And because I'm based in Nigeria, I will move my transaction into 2021 from dollar to Naira in Nigeria. And if I'm calculating my return on investment, 850, now 3 point something, I will say I'm making 310%. Now, this is where it gets interesting, and that is really the meat of today's video. You can see that this tells you why you should have foreign exchange investment. Because if you had left your 850 naira in Nigeria and you got the 70%, you would have just ended up with this after 7 years, probably. Do you understand? Yeah. So that is settled. I hope that is clear. Now, the other part of it is that, do you know that this 70% abroad versus this 310% in Nigeria, they are almost about the same thing, or even you are better off here. You know why? If this is where you are based, if someone is based in a developed economy that the money is, currency is better in value than Naira, except you go into specially organized investments, or you are getting outrageously good, fantastic return on your investment, it may not make so much sense investing in a poorer economy. Because by the time you migrate your funds, okay, you repatriate your funds back, you will be suffering some depreciation because your currency is higher in value than that of, is better in value than that of this country. But if you are based in Nigeria and you can earn foreign currency, especially dollar, you are better off because you'll be getting this kind of leverage on your money. Do you understand? But to break it further and to really show you how that works, so that you see why Nigerians abroad, for example, who don't have any reason why they want to come home, may not see the reason why they should invest in Nigeria. And for those of them that are even planning to come home, maybe just to stay and all of that, all they would have to do is buy a property where they can stay, or buy a property for their parents, buy a property for their brothers, sisters, or stuff like that. They hardly will be doing property business in Nigeria like that, okay? Now, there's an exception. For a number of them who get the loans out there, okay, and can bring it in here, and can do real estate transactions that will give them quick turnover, sometimes they may be able to still make money. But I tell you, they are better off if their money is based there, or if they are coming back here. That is where they are better off. Because if you should borrow abroad and you're doing business in Nigeria with it, and Naira depreciates significantly within the period, and the estimated depreciation rate of Naira per annum has been put at 20%. You can imagine that. You may not survive that investment, And I've seen and heard of a number of people that have been wrecked by that stuff. They are based abroad, they borrowed money from the bank there because they could access credit, brought it here, maybe it was mismanaged, or they didn't understand the dynamics of the kind of the different countries or different worlds they are operating in. They thought they were making money, but by the time they were going to wake up, convert their money, was what probably just able to pay off their debt, or they couldn't even finish paying their debt, so they had to be servicing their debt from where they are based. So you need to also understand that. But if you borrowed money abroad and you could service the money abroad and then bring it in here, convert it, you have gotten foreign exchange benefit, and you start to do business here and you keep that money here. Yeah, that is also a good one. Now, let me explain why it works the way it works, okay? Okay, now, debt was our average borrowing rate, lending rate, debit, what you can call debit interest. What's our debit interest rates currently? Now, debit interest rates, UK currently, debit interest rate, or averagely, is put at, let's say, about 2%. Could be higher, it could be lower, but averagely, let's put it at 2%, okay? For US, let's put it at 3.25% for the US. Now, these are information you can get online, average. The Nigerian debit interest rate, averagely, over the years, let's put it at 25%. Okay? Please follow me. Money market rate. Money market rate averagely in the US, let's put it at 1.0%. Like I said, these are details that you can get online. In the US, put it at 0.09%. Okay, and in Nigeria, let's put it at an average of about 11.5%. Now, how money is made in any country, averagely in the money market and all of that, how you try to assess this is the difference between this debit interest rate and money market rate. Because how money is made financially in the financial sector is that they collect money from people who have surplus, okay, give them this return, and borrow to people who need and give them this rate, so that the margin they are making is the difference between these two, right? Okay, so in this case now, this will be what? The difference here will be 1.9%. The difference will be 1.9%, and the difference here will be what? 3.16%. And the difference here will be like 13.5%. Yeah, I just did the rough work earlier so I can be faster in my responses. Now, what you now need to do, if you look at this, it still looks like you make better money investing in Nigeria. You know, you make better money investing in Nigeria. But here it's we've seen the benefit of foreign exchange, but I just want to show us another thing, another angle to it. Inflation. What's the inflation rates in all of these countries? Because when you make this money, what are you battling against? What is eroding the value of the money you are making on an annual basis? Okay, that's inflation. So inflation rates in the UK currently 0.8%, and the US 0.62%. In Nigeria, averagely, don't let us even use the current one because it's very high, but let's use the average one. Average one is 11.5%, or sorry, 11%, really. 11%, that's the average inflation rate for Nigeria. So what that means really is that the money you actually make is the difference between these two. That's the money you actually make. So meaning that the money you actually make, if we take the second difference, okay? The money you actually make is the difference between these two. And that would mean 1.1% here. What type of percentage here? That would mean 2.56%. 54%, sorry. And here, what would that be? 2.5%. So by the time you actually look at it, it's almost not too far away. Yeah, you may not make as much money in the UK. You are making as much money, even more money in the US than you're making in the UK. Remember the 310 appreciation versus 70%? You get that appreciation rate earlier? Remember that? That is eroded by this kind of huge inflation rates, such that the 2,040,000 that the FS gives you, really, you're only going to, it's just to better your, to have more, to better your purchasing power, you know, to ensure that, to make provision for the erosion of the value of your money by inflation. That's what that FX exchange. So the FX exchange balances out or helps to reduce the impact of the inflation rates at the end of the day. Not really that you are having so much money. It looks like you are having so much money, but the purchasing power of that money also, compared to that other country where the dollar exists, it's almost about the same. And that's what you can see here. That's what you can see here. Yes, you still stand a chance to make better money in the US from what we have here. Now, if you actually look at it, if you look at the Nigerian average rate currently, because of COVID, the recession we just got back from, and things like that right now, if you look at that, it's actually like about 13.9. If we actually use 13.9 here, this will be in the negative by 0.4, meaning that you'll be losing even your capital in Nigeria currently, which is not different from what some businesses have experienced. So, do you see now why people, who are abroad and want to come back home, it makes sense for them to be investing here? It makes sense because they want to come back home and enjoy that money. But people who are abroad and don't want to come back, never have any plan of coming back home, except there is a special arrangement or there is a special return. Maybe they're investing in businesses that are giving good returns, not property shares and all of that, or special arrangement with shares, how the money comes in and how it goes out at a particular fixed interest rate like the federal government had, with people investing in capital market and stuff like that. Except that it doesn't make any sense for them to. However, for you that is based in Nigeria, by the first part of this video, you know why you are better off investing your money in foreign properties than just investing it in Naira, in Nigerian properties, because you stand a better chance to have the benefit of foreign exchange appreciation added to capital appreciation to help you combat the effects of inflation, such that you make more money at the end of the day. Absolute terms, you make more money. So that's why you should look out there for foreign properties. And people ask me, and as a knowledgeable investor, you really need to learn how to balance your portfolio. That's really the name of the game. You need to learn how to balance your portfolio. So you have some foreign investment, you have some local investment. It's a mixed bag. It's a portfolio, it's a basket, okay? So you should learn how to balance your portfolio. Some people ask me, I don't have so much that I'm investing in. So how do I then get into foreign property investment? Oh, you can synergize. There are ways that can be done. I'm sure in the future I'll be putting out videos also on that. Now, I hope that you've gained one or two things here. Again, if you've not subscribed, I encourage you, please subscribe. Click on the subscription button. We are on a road to hit the 2,000 subscriber mark. That's our goal right now. Thank you for helping us achieve the 1,000. My children were asking me yesterday, I went to pick them in school yesterday, midterm. They were asking me, Daddy, what's your subscriber base now on your YouTube channel? When I told them 1,000, wow, it was we're big over 1,000. It was a shout, celebration. If you've not tried it, you won't know what work has to be put into it to achieve that, why we are celebrating. But hey, let's do 2,000, okay? Let's move on. We have millions ahead of us, so let's just get cracking. Let's go on. So please click on the subscriber button and also click on the notification button. And please, if you like this video, you've enjoyed it, you've gained one or two things, let us know in the comment box. Click the like button and let us also know in the comment box. You have any question at all, or you have one topic you want us to talk about, engage us on the comment box. We will be looking forward to reading from you. Yes, I would really love to read from you. Thank you very much. Till I come your way in another episode that remains yours sincerely, Debo Adejana, in the business of helping you sack your landlord. Thank you.